geopolitical.
Yes.
Which is the geopolitical or fundamental.
Okay.
Geopolitical or fundamental bias. Now this is not going to be long, very long, because just a few things to cover. It's going to be a bit short. Action bias. So now the geopolitical, now this is mainly where I will look at news. This is where we look at the news. So now we have a lot of news that we always do look at. First, we look at NFP. We have NFP. Let me just write. We have NFP. We have CPI. We have CPI. We have PPI. PP. Right? What kind of news? What kind of news we have? We have unemployment. Unemployment claims. Unemployment claims. We also have economic news. Maybe those, yeah. CPI. Those are the one of the hardest news. One of the news that you always have in this trading industry. Now, all of these news we trade them using the same directional bias, which is called geopolitical or the fundamental. Now, because now this is where we look at the situation or the economy of the country. This is where we look at the economy and the situation of the country to trade this kind of news. Don't just come from nowhere and trade this news. Firstly, we look at the political reasons. Okay, look at the political reasons. Look at the political reasons. Look at the economy of the country. Okay, we will also look at number of employment opportunities available, the teams, the teenagers, are they having jobs, and so on and so on. Now, whenever we are trading this kind of news, we always trade based on the available areas of liquidity. We trade based on available areas of liquidity. Now, there is no specific strategy that is designed to trade these news, like how these other mentors out here always say that we have news trading strategy. No, it's not there. Though we trade based on structure and liquidity available. Now, let's just assume now we're having this we're having this kind of structure. Let's assume that we're having this kind of a structure on the dollar. Having this kind of a structure on the dollar. Okay, so you may see that the dollar performed a shift point here. Okay,
this is DXY now.
Yeah, DXY, yeah. Which is also DXY. I may call it the DXY or the dollar. It's also the same.
Oh, okay.
Or I may call it the XY. Okay, now based on this, we can clearly see now the dollar is having an area of liquidity or inside information which is here. Now let's assume that we are having a news in 30 minutes or in 1 hour from now. Now we know now this dollar or the DXY moves all the dollar based pairs. So we have two categories. So we have here you have Euro USD, Euro USD, have GBP, USD. We have NZ, USD. We have AUD, USD. What else? We have XA, USD, and we have the USD. Oh no, it's not among them. Okay. So here we are also having USD card. We also have USD CHF. We also have USD ZAR, USD Mexico, USD Mexico, USD. Let me just USD JPY because most of the people don't trade it. And USD Mexico maybe the last one. USD. Now here, whenever now we are having, let's assume we are having CPI. This we are just assuming we are just having CPI. Now we have this structure on the dollar index, oh, the DXY. Now, if we are trading news, all the news on your push price to the available areas of liquidity. News push price to the available areas of liquidity. The news push price for available liquidity. Okay, meaning that if we are having this as our available areas or area of liquidity on the dollar, means we have high chances for price to push market from this here back to this weekly to this daily. Maybe now this will be maybe the 4-hour area of liquidity. Okay, 4-hour area of liquidity. So now we know that if price is going to push price to the available area of liquidity, means that we expect the dollar to buy from this area to push it to the available area of liquidity before it continues to sell. Meaning that if we are expecting price to go to this area of liquidity, meaning that we shall also be buying this pairs because they start with the USD, meaning that whatever direction the dollar is moving, these will also be moving in the same direction. USD card, USD CHF, and USD ZAR, USD JPY, and USD Mexico. Meaning that these pairs will also be moving in an opposite direction based on where the dollar is likely to go. Meaning whenever we are buying this USD card, we are going to sell USD, Euro USD, GBP USD, NZD, and so it is. Now, sometimes according to the structure, sometimes the dollar doesn't move gold. Okay? Sometimes, so whenever you're trading these news, make sure that sometimes don't rely on what are they. The dollar doesn't move gold. The dollar doesn't move gold, but what moves gold is silver, which is ZAG. Silver is the one that moves gold. Though sometimes they are a bit correlated, they are a bit have some similar feelings in each other. They have some feelings in each other, the dollar and gold, but they are not so close, or they're not so related to each other altogether. So sometimes whenever me I'm trading news, I may not even decide to trade gold because now the dollar doesn't move. Okay, so this is what we always do consider. So now, after getting the area of liquidity available on DXY, sorry, whenever we have whenever we spot an available area of liquidity on DXY, before even deciding to do what's next, we have also to go and invest on all of these pairs to see the structures we have there. So sometimes in most of the cases, 85%, we are also having the same similar structure to what the DXY is having. Okay? They may not be more similar, but whenever you see, so whenever you have whenever you have this, their structures will be a bit related to what the DXY is printing. Whatever the DXY is printing. Okay, and this will have a structure based on opposite way. Okay, on the opposite way to what the dollar is printing, meaning that whenever we are expecting the dollar to move up, this will also be buying, okay, and this will be selling. So some of the pairs that we don't trust their movement is USD-CHF. Sometimes USD-CHF moves against the dollar. It moves against the dollar. Even sometimes on news, we can see the dollar buying while USD-CHF is selling. Okay, while USD-CHF is selling. So you need to note those kind of things. Okay, so whenever you're trading at the dollar-related news, CPI, and so on, NFP, what, we always based on available areas of liquidity. And most of the times, whenever price is in an area of liquidity, let's assume now we see the dollar is having this as the area of liquidity, it's always in the area of liquidity. Okay, meaning there are high chances for it to continue pushing up because it is in an area of liquidity. Price will just add in that momentum to push it up, to push it more. Okay, now the difference in this is that news only add volatility in the market. Just add volatility in the market and also push price to the nearest or push price to the areas of liquidity available. The areas of liquidity available. Now, this will be better if you are working with the DXY related. So working with the DXY related news. Okay. Sometimes we have a news like the CHF news. Sometimes we have the news like sometimes we have news like the CHF news on CHF CPI, CHF CPI, CHF CPI, or GBP CPI, or GBP CPI, or Euro CPI news, and so on and so on. Now, this kind of news, we trade them also based on available areas of liquidity. GBP CPI, Euro CPI, and CHF CPI. Also, those pairs that you all know. Okay? We trade them based on available areas of liquidity. Now, here, I told you we always have now to invest. If you're going to trade CPI, the GBP CPI, and this CPI only this, we have a CPI, meaning that you're going to also do the same thing. You're going to move on correlation. Yes?
Amiri.
Yes?
Oh, so is there every currency has a different CPI? I thought it's always the same.
No, every pair.
Oh, so there's GBP CPI, Euro CPI, USD CPI.
Yeah, because now every country has, because now we are dealing with different countries. Every country is having a different economy, a different way how it runs its currency. Okay, so whenever we have such kind of news, we always base on the previous data from the Forex factory. Okay, we always based on the previous data from the Forex factory. Okay. Also based on the available areas of liquidity. Let me just write it here. Okay, so that even if you review this, you'll be able to. So in trading this kind of the news, We always trade them based on available data